Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue the festivities as we invite our guest of honor, Encik Kamarudin Hashim, Executive Director, Securities Commission Malaysia, for his keynote address. Dipersilakan.
Encik Rizal Muhammad Sharif, Chairman of FIMM, Encik Kalian, CEO of FIMM, distinguished speakers and guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. It gives me a great pleasure to be here with all of you today. And firstly, let me express my appreciation to FIMM for inviting me to deliver this address at FIMM's annual convention 2019. The theme of this year's convention, entitled Sustainability in a Digital Future, is fitting given the rising trend of digitalization globally. I too personally feel affinity to the theme given alignment to the SC's strategic focus in this area. Seeing how technology has become more ingrained into our daily life, a more digital savvy generation of investors will be expecting the same level of experience from their financial service providers. And there will be higher demands for digital investment space to provide sustainable variation in products, services, and process efficiency at a lower cost. Ladies and gentlemen, despite the current challenging market environment, the Malaysian unit trust industry continues to remain resilient. Year to date, the unit trust stands at NAV of around 475 billion, with a positive net sales of around 43 billion ringgit. On this note, I would like to congratulate the product manufacturers, distributors, as well as consultants for your commitments, contribution, and efforts in driving the growth of the industry. Pivotal to continued growth of fund management industry will enable the industry to anticipate, identify, and meet the varied financial needs of investors through innovation in products and services. The fund management industry has a lot to gain from embracing technology across the value chain, including trading, risk management, operations, and client service. The SE is of the view that digital investment space is an area that will greatly benefit from facilitation by the regulator to help create new cost-effective and transparent ways of delivering affordable and accessible investment opportunities to everyone. This will in turn provide access to those who have traditionally been underserved. We are already seeing the emergence of platform-based business models that offer mobile financial services to a more digitally savvy population, providing a more cost-efficient solution over the longer run. Notwithstanding, based on a report by the Institute for Capital Market Research, or ICMR, 89% of asset managers plan to invest in new technology to ensure they will be better equipped to move into the new stage of digitalization. Malaysian asset managers are, however, more focused on operational enhancements rather than the more holistic adoption of digitalization to capture a large client base. The fund management industry should therefore leverage on technologies such as big data, artificial intelligence, robotics, and blockchain to create new products and services that better serve the shifting investor demography and behavior. Embracing new technologies holds the promise of value-added services, improve customer services, and increase value proposition for the company. On the broader front, however, it's becoming harder to deny that the influence of highly capitalized and agnostic platforms to the general public is dependent on how they are developed and deployed. While we advocate the value and benefits of digital markets and services, these also present new forms of risks and challenges, including fraud, mis-selling, and failure on the part of providers. Underlying the pursuit of digitalization must be appropriate governance solutions coupled with a push for ethical, purpose-driven businesses with high standards of professionalism and integrity. Investors rely on distributors and consultants to help them make the right investment choice with their hard-earned money or life savings in the hope of generating returns. In developing digital business strategies, fund managers should consider long-term value creation, integrate economic, social governance considerations into their decision-making. Beyond investing in the right technology, unit trust companies should look at hiring individuals with high levels of digital literacy to be in charge of risk management and governance portfolios, which should include the board of directors. Finally, in serving clients, product issuers and distributors should give due regard to the interests of investors throughout the life cycle of the product. Among others, do exercise due care, skill, diligence, and honesty in all your dealings with existing and prospective clients. Provide accurate, full, and complete information to assist investors in making informed investment decisions and not to make any exaggerated, unwarranted, or misleading statements in enticing clients. Switch funds only in the best interest of investors, not purely to earn sales commission. And finally, do utilize social media for dissemination of information guided with best practices to ensure responsible marketing and distribution. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reiterate, the SC remains delighted by the considerable success of the Malaysian unit trust industry, and we are confident that the industry will continue to contribute significantly. We continue to look forward to facilitating the industry's adoption of change. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and may you have a productive day ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Encik Kamarudin Hashim, the Executive Director of Securities Commission Malaysia, for your keynote address. Indeed, with SE strategic focus and the data from ICMR, 89% to invest in new technology to further add value to processes and services, bearing in mind that disruption can come from anywhere when we talk about technology. Yeah? And so as a regulatory body, the challenge of security in the best interest of clients will be paramount and one of the points of discussion today. And how do we get ahead when it comes to the digital age? Ladies and gentlemen, data. Data and the quality of the data will give you that edge.